Hey guys, another match here. This was against Daywalker, 76-17. On altai. It is a platinum match. So against HRE, I'm just gonna always doing my fast H2 Mangadai build. Um, TC on gold. We got Ubu right next to us. This is a great spawn for us. Wood is right next to us too, so this is a really good spawn. TC dropping. Villages on gold. On Ubu. Sheep dropped off at the TC, and we're gonna go to Woodline. Check out our opponent's base. Um, he's got pretty good woodline here to the back. He's got this front woodline. So he's got safe wood. He's got this food, safe stone. What's gonna hurt him is he's got kind of this forward deer and this forward gold vein. That's gonna really be kind of painful for him to have this forward gold. I am able to kind of harass him on it too a little bit, but in terms of Aiken, or Aachen, the Aachen Chapel drop right here is going to be pretty strong. He's going to get good deer and gold. So we bump into each other kind of right here. We passed each other a little bit. Um, and now that I've collected enough gold, I collected up to 200 gold, and then I'm just rallying everybody onto food. And my Khan is just scouting the map, and he hasn't picked up any sheep in that whole run there. It's kind of unfortunate. Daywalker on the other side, he picked up a few sheep. He picked up the sheep that were there that I could have picked up, I guess. And he checks out that side. So he's got a nice sheep. He's got eight sheep as of right now. And we're still at 0. We're also now at 10 villagers on food. So we're gonna transition into picking up wood. Probably we'll go up to probably around 4. We almost have enough food as well to age up. Finally get a couple of sheep. And he's scouting back here. He's picked up one more sheep along the way. This guy's also picked up 2 more sheep, so he's got 7. He's got 11 sheep pickups. He's getting a lot better sheep pickups. That's I guess the plus of going with a second scout. Probably one thing I could improve, but I think it's probably more important that I get as much harass as I can done early. Sheep isn't end of the world that I don't collect them. It's nice, but it's not end all be all for me. Um, oh, he must have used gold on a prelate. I was wondering where his gold was. So he used gold on a prelate, and he's cranking up his gold now. We're scouting on this other side over here. Pick up 1 sheep, and we're tapping up to H2 with 4 on silver tree, and we have 4 villagers on wood, and we're gonna transition our villagers to gold now. He's scouting on our base here. He's silver tree. I don't see that side, and he doesn't see this side. So all of this right here is unscouted yet, and there's no sheep anyways. So it's gonna be scouted, but there's no sheep to gain there. And he scouts this backside here. He's gonna age up to now. I thought we killed it, so and then this scout comes around and he leaves that scout in the back of my base. It's kind of unfortunate because I was pretty sure that I'd kill that scout, and then I didn't realize that another one was coming through. I don't know if it comes through there or comes through the other side. If we see my vision, I haven't seen his base yet. It's not a big deal. I don't have any military units. We're rallying our new villagers on the food after going gold. Moving the silver tree up to the corner. And we're gonna drop a archery range with 2 villagers, just so it taps up a little bit faster. And then we're starting to eat up all that sheep and finish that sheep. So we're gonna kind of scout out his base. We see he's got a backstone. see his TC. We see a barracks. So if we had gone horsemen, it probably would have been bad. Ready for a horseman rush though. So yeah, if we had gone horseman, that's probably why he aged up a little slower, because he was prepared for a horseman rush. And now we see this forward gold. So we're gonna rally our Mangadai up here, see if we can get any damage done. And then this scout, oh I missed it again, where it came from, but it stops my silver tree placement, so I'm gonna bring my silver tree back. A little bit unfortunate. And then me staying here harassing these villagers may have influenced him on dropping this this outpost, but I'm not 100% sure. There's no way to really know that. So it might have been a better move just to fall back, wrap around here to get better vision. Because I'm still not really entirely sure of his layout. I know he's got this back wood and this front wood, but I don't know what is happening on this side. And it's a stone, a relic, and 2 wood lines. So yeah, I didn't have any idea that that stuff was there and there's a stone there. So I harass as much as I can and I just fall back. But I do have my 2 Mangadai here. We are building 2 more are coming out, and I just kind of leave it there. At this point, I think it's probably more important that I just age up. Yeah, so we do some damage here, but we're just gonna be on and off harassing here. I can kind of see when he empties his tower. I can see he emptied it, so I'm gonna come forward again and we're gonna raid. Behind this, we have 5 villagers on wood, and we have a lot of wood stacked up. So that's kind of bad that we have that much wood. So we definitely need to be building some sort of infrastructure. We dropped a gur up here and start collecting sheep. I think it's probably better overall. A lot of times earlier we were dedicating a lot of our eco into pastures early, and it's just a lot cheaper investment. It's 100 wood for a gur versus the 150 for a pasture. And I can get these deer, I can get all this, so I can get a lot more food out of that 100 investment. So and he's scouting me back here. So we're still kind of harassing. We haven't been able to pick off a villager. We do lose a Mangadai, which kind of sucks. But we're dropping an outpost up here just to get some presence on his gold. And yeah, he sends his villagers out, and we're raiding again. So we're able to pick off 1 villager. Again, kind of sucks we lose a Mangadai, but basically it's like losing just 1 Mangadai. It's not like I've lost 2 just because I've only spent on the double production. I mean, I am losing stalled. So we're building again, double Mangadai. We are dropping a couple more pastures. And now we've got 6 up onto gold and 6 up onto wood. So here at this point we're at 8 minutes. And we're kind of checking out the gold lines here. So he's going to this back gold. He's going with 14 villagers. He must be looking to wall right now too, I would imagine. Either way, he's committed heavily there. And I was starting to go around the top here to see what I could see. And I didn't realize he was going to the back here. I have that part of the map scouted, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. I didn't even have that scouted, so he's gonna age up real quick here with this. And yeah, see, that's why he bought some money, so he's gonna wall this off. We come over here. We almost pick off a villager, but we just end up losing a Mangadai. This tower's up, and so we're getting okay presence on this front gold. But at this point, I figure that he's mining elsewhere in the back. But we're ready to age up now. So we're gonna take all of our gold villagers, and we're gonna drop. I was thinking about dropping step readout, but we're gonna drop kurultai. Yeah, when silver tree. I like altai for the trading possibilities, and so that's what I stick with. He's going with double stables, so he's going to transition into knights. I did not know this, but I figured he's going to go, aggro. I can see he's collecting wood, and he's finishing up his sheep. I just assumed that his gold is going elsewhere. We had a villager build a tower on this relic, and then we're gonna build a tower over here on another relic. We wanted to definitely control the narrative in terms of um, of sorry the relics. I don't want to be giving a lot of relics to HRE. And we delayed his age up a bit, because he got wood, and he was playing cautious, and he got a barrack. So me not going horseman actually set him back a little bit because he didn't because I didn't go horseman. He was expecting age 1 pressure with horseman, and since I didn't do that, he actually lost time collecting wood for this barracks. So we've aged up. Built as a base. We do have a stable ready. Building a horseman, and then we're going to switch into knights probably. We don't have a lot of gold right now. Our one trader's trading for 178. And he leaves a scout up here. A smart idea in terms of trade. You don't want to see sneaky trade going on, which is a really good idea. And, to cover your flank. So, he picks up this one relic immediately. We're over here, we're dropping this tower, and the thing is we have 2 relics over here. This relic's already pretty much secured because of the tower. We have a little bit of cav here to deal with that. We're starting to, we gotta move this kurultai up. We're dropping an outpost up here, just to protect these villagers, just in case. And besides protecting these villagers, it's gonna give us a nice vision of the map right here, as well as yam speed. So yeah, that's a nice section of the map right there. And we were gonna go up and around and see where we could see in terms of relics. I thought there might be a relic up here, but it was actually up here, so that was kind of interesting, the positioning of that relic. And he's starting to get knights out. He's getting an archery range up, 2 stables, a couple of houses. So he's kind of prepping to boom or start cranking on military units and his markets up. And then we were coming up here with traders. And yeah, he's got a scout. Behind this, we have a prayer tent ready to start picking up these guys, and we were sending this villager up to build a tower up here. His knights also start raiding down my my tower, so I'm bringing my Mangadai to kind of just harass and do as much damage as we can. We gotta kind of start whittling away on these knights. That's kind of the big thing, especially when you're fighting against knights, is to start doing some damage here. And he's Kansas his pellet over here, and I'm assuming he's sending it over to this side. So he's attacking my trader, and I'm building an outpost. And he kind of commits to it and takes us out here. Behind this, we're able to pick up this relic. I know that I see these 4 knights and they're burning down my tower here. And I knew his knights were going to come raiding down and across. And I figured they would continue, but it seems like he kind of stopped and gave us a little bit of time. We got a scout, 2 knights, 2 horsemen, and we're starting to build a Mangadai mass, and we have a kurultai up, forward position, and we just sneaked this this relic pickup. So I see the knights, and I just move my monastery. We've already gotten our upgrade for faster movement, so we're gonna be able to kind of escape. Our monk, I'm pretty sure, is dead. Finishing berries. So he wasn't putting any pressure on us on the front here. And military-wise, he doesn't look like he has any. We still have a tower protecting this relic. We picked up those two. So we're just rotating this army over. So 3 Mangadai, and they now are veteran Mangadai that are upgraded. So we're gonna start whittling away at these knights. I mean, eventually they will kill them. Then we got 2 knights and 2 horsemen. So they're gonna help a bunch in terms of dealing with these guys, and he's just kind of has to fall back. His prelate is coming around the side here. Was getting eaten by a wolf. And we've got a knight here, as well as the outpost. And the kurultai's here giving us buffing up. But yeah, so we're chasing down these guys as much as we can. Doing some damage here and there. There to pick off one more knight. But when I come up here, see he's got archers. And he's got a good mass of knights. We just kind of fall back. There's no need for us to really stay and contest this. He's got just a little bit beefier force than us. And we do notice he's got crossbows now. So it's definitely a fight we have to be a little bit careful with. Our food villagers went idle up here. I believe we send around back here to the deer. I want to say. And it kind of sucks. Yeah, we're sending them over here to build an outpost, and the uvu or the gur removing. It sucks. It's only 3 deer, so 1,000-ish food. Blacksmith is up. No upgrades getting going yet, which is kind of a mistake. But the stable is cranking out knights, and the Mangadai are also being cranked out. The archery ranges, our prayer tent. We're building another priest, and this priest is grabbing this relic up front because it is so close to the front line. I wanted to secure it. And we're building another priest to pick up this one. And we are getting wheelbarrow now. They're really distance mining going on here. And we're kind of suffering in the wood department. So I pulled off a bunch of my villagers from gold. I kind of overcommitted to gold. And at this point, he's getting ready to push me. And he's got a pretty big army. Militarily, I've got 22, and he's got 31. So he's got a little bit of an advantage. This army comes pretty mean. He's got 13 knights, 8 crossbowmen, knights. Die. So I kind of have to let this tower go. I'm not gonna be able to kind of save it against these rams. And I kind of have to hope for him to kind of split this army. The more these knights stick together, the harder it is for me to do anything. I had clicked these knights to go up and around the forest, but they just went for a direct route. So it kind of sucked because they got picked off by the bigger knight force, and we snipe out some crossbowmen, but we have to pull back here. We're not going to be able to hold this. We just don't have the Mangadai mass, and our cav got just wrecked. So we pull back all of our Mangadai. Looks like a couple. Yeah, we lost a couple for sure, unnecessarily. Like about 3 of them up there that we could have saved. And now he's pushing us pretty hard. They kind of caught us in the middle of transitioning and not dropping enough military infrastructure. We also have to fast. Food's been depleted and done, but I'm just kind of leaving it here. We are still trading on this top side, which 3 traders, and they're bringing in good gold. But we also have traders on this bottom side, which will bring in good gold as well. 178, and bottom right is actually better. And it's I usually find my opponent's side to go a little bit better. He's transitioning to sheep over there, especially this top. It is a springald tower, so we're able to do a little bit of damage. But his knights are pretty beat up here, and he doesn't have a great raiding force. He's only got 18 units. And we've got 11 mega die and 4 cav. So we're gonna loop this cav around to deal with his archers. More cost effective. And we're able to pick up some knights. And we try to help our cav that was engaging up there. But we showed up a little bit late. You wanted to get there so they couldn't turn the crossbowmen's attention onto them. But yeah, we showed up a little late. Cav is still pumping out. And we pulled about 8 of our wood villagers to drop 2 stables quickly because we didn't have enough military production to deal with this push. The Mangadai, they're going to stay alive as long as we micro good. We should be able to keep them alive. That's why we didn't build more ranges yet. But we focused instead on stables because the Cav needs to be pumped out. And they're going to engage, so they're gonna be fighting. So no matter what, they're gonna be diving, and they will be suffering numbers lost. So we're sending them up and around to deal with the crossbowmen, but the crossbowmen had dived, and it's kind of big with the kurultai. We're getting 25% damage bonus, so +6, and yeah, plus 25% damage. But we're able to clean up this army, and the big thing was the horseman production out of 4 stables. So 8 horsemen. The big thing is too here was not letting this kurultai break. Repairing it, the downtime for repairing it, the amount of wood needed, it's all quite expensive. So at this point, we're pushing forward. I can see he's building stables. If I can stop this production, I wanted to make sure to cancel the sacred site. I wanted to push and stop these production buildings from going up, but I do have to decap the site. You don't want to give them free gold. And so we come in here. We're doing some okay eco damage here. We can't stop the range going up, but we do stop the stables going up. And arguably, it's more important that we stop the stables because I knew he had 2 stables in the back. I don't know if he had more, but slowing down the stable production was pretty big because I have, more stables than ranges. So if he builds more archer units, it's better for me. So we've almost repaired the kurultai up all the way, and we are rallying our troops up to kind of contest a forward point. Silvertree is only trading with 2 traders. He had dropped a tower over here, 2 crossbowmen, 2 knights, so he nullifies that. We did cap this 1 sacred site, and we still haven't built another prayer tent, which we will. Oh, never mind. There's the prayer tent. So, and sure enough, he's gonna go drop off that relic to kind of boost our gold income. So he's mining pretty heavily, I'm guessing, for having this much gold income. Yeah, he's got 13, and they're boosted by the Akin Chapel. We're mining with 8. So we do a run through here. We don't know what he's got for eco infrastructure. So when we run through here, we could see a bunch of info. We see 2 ranges, 2 stables. We knew he had that barracks already. And at the same time, he was trying to drop a tower on us. So we're able to harass with these Mangadai. We're also building some knights. We put some pressure on these archers and crossbowmen. And we just help out our knights here deal with these archers. And we just kind of unfortunate, but the horsemen, stop there and begin to idle, so they're gonna get picked off. But we do a pretty good job here of stopping this tower, idling its wood, and contesting this forward position a little bit. Behind this, we have 4 relics going, and we still only have a couple of traders going. So we're gonna have to get that up and going more. I wasn't too worried about it because we were getting so much gold, so I didn't want to invest a lot of wood into that yet. I felt like he had a pretty decent army here, and he does. He's got 12 knights, and we've only got 6 knights. So if he like frontally pushes, he would push us back again for sure, 100%. That being said, he can't maintain that pressure because we have so many Mangadai. Now we got 10 knights, and we're building a bunch of horsemen. Train so much faster, so I want to just get another raid going. So prepping a bunch of units. We're sending this priest up to capture a sacred site. I figured there would be one somewhere around here. We want to secure this trade line just in case he raids. So building towers. Starting to get our upgrades too. After he burnt that blacksmith, we built another one. So now we got a pretty nice massive cav, 14 cav. And he's got 20, so he's got an even nicer massive cav. But, he's got a lot of injured units here, so it'd probably be a good move by him to heal these guys up. If he had one priest here, that would definitely help him. But we do have is a really big Mangadai force at 29. So that helps a bunch to deal with this, because he's got a good archer mass. He's got 21 archers. He's only got 3 crossbowmen now. And yeah, so he's gonna push out a little bit. And we just kind of kite back. And you see, we just pick off 2 knights for no Mangadai. And our horsemen get kind of hit, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna be sitting under the kurultai and healing. And yeah, we're doing plus 7 damage. With the kurultai gives us plus 3 because we had plus 4, so 13. So plus 3. But we bought some wood, and we were starting to mine a good amount of wood, dropping our gur, and getting a whistling arrows upgrade, getting our other upgrades. We've capped all sacred sites, and we've got a good infrastructure now. We've got 7 ranges. So we just do a run by again with our cav, just to kind of see what's happening. At the same time we're running through with the cav, we're going to hit where I knew there was a wood line over here. We're going to go see what we can do in terms of damage. Pulls the army off of me with the Mangadai, so I'm going to burn down this market. And we attack these villagers. And yeah, we're doing a lot of damage on his main base. And we were rotating these guys up and around to check out this gold. And it was a good idea because we would have 100% bump into these 10 or so villagers. So good map. Just kind of the kurultai is still, I think, is pretty good. And it kind of gave us a buffer zone to kind of hold there with less troops for a little bit. And then when we fell back in our main base, it was able, it gave us enough buffer to deal with our opponents. So kind of a quicker video. I'm gonna play a few more matches probably tonight, and then maybe I'll upload or record another one. We're back in diamond again, so opponents are gonna get hard again. For whatever reason, I like starting me with diamond 2s and 3s, and a couple Conqueror players here and there I've played against. So we'll kind of see what happens now that we're in diamond. But yeah, I probably won't live record these games tonight, just because sometimes I feel like when I'm live recording, I can't I play a little worse. But we'll kind of see how it goes. And yeah, that's thanks for watching, guys, and catch you guys in the next one.